You guys like the intro? um, Welcome to Digital Business Daily, guys. I just tried the new intro tonight, and hopefully you guys like it. I don't know, just temporary. Welcome. I'm your host for tonight. My name is Jonathan Francis, or they call me Kuya J or Coach J. I'm back. Like I'm back. Everybody's busy with life, so and our time are not coinciding. So here we go. I'm just doing my I'm just doing the show on my own, so that's okay. That's okay. Hopefully, you guys like our show last night. I answered a lot of questions about the business, and hopefully, you guys learned a thing or two. So, the topic for tonight is I know most of us nurses or any medical professionals are jumping into the online space. I'll give you a couple of pointers about it. Hopefully, this one doesn't get too long, but I can talk. Anyway, the topic for tonight, guys. Oh, by the way, thank you for those of you who watched the replay of last night's show. And yeah, hopefully you guys like this one again. So the topic for tonight are why more and more nurses or other professionals are building digital businesses without leaving their career. So a lot of us, um, personally, I used to work. I still have my full time job, full time work since 2018 because I love my company. I love what I do. I love the patients that we work with, and yeah, I used to have two other per diem jobs where I do surgeries. So I was able to leave those two per diem jobs. Hello to watchers. Thanks for watching my show, Digital Business Daily. Thanks for watching, guys. Well, anyway, so more and more nurses, more and more professionals, even doctors, guys, um, more and more healthcare professionals, engineers, high paying jobs or jobs, sorry, are jumping into the online space because they find that a lot of us, um, our main how can I say issues is losing time with our family, feeling tired. What else? Feeling tired, and also putting our family's dream in the back seat while we keep on working and working and working and making someone else's dream come true. Okay, let that sink in. Right? Am I right? Comment down below, guys. Comment down below. So, but probably the past 5 years, more and more professionals are waking up from the fact that working in the medical field or other high-paying professionals are not the answer. There are more ways to generate income to our family, and one of it is running this digital business. Okay, let's discuss a few pointers. Okay, I wrote down things here. Sorry, guys. So number one, these are the discussion topics that we're gonna focus our conversation tonight. Many professionals are now exploring digital businesses without leaving their careers. Same thing like the ooh, hold on, guys. I forgot to charge my laptop. Hold on. So um many professionals now are finding more time and realizing that running a running a digital business, running um, a side hustle just like this can generate income. You know, using the phone, right? Phone or a laptop or tablet, and it's more and more convenient because instead of hustling after you come home from your full-time work, after that you go to you rest and you go home and then you change to go to your next work. Not this case anymore, because when you clock this is my segment for my page for my show is once I clock in from my 9 to 5, I build my dreams using my 5 to 9. So I'm here. This is within my 5 to 9 range, and uh, uh, I'm building a legacy business for my family. Not just me, but my kids, and I don't know what happened there, guys. Well, anyway, I'm back. I'm back. So, all right. So another pointer is nurses and other healthcare workers. Sorry. So that threw me off. Okay, another one, specifically f- from our company, our business, is a complete. We have a complete, ready-to-use system that makes it easy to jump into and start the business without technical skills. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties tonight. Sorry, guys. Let me just hold on. All right. Hopefully that is better. My my Wi-Fi is acting up. Anyway, so a lot of businesses are hard to start. Why? Why? Because if you don't have the background in doing so, um, there's no training and there is no support. But in our business, guys, it's already, we call it plug and play type of business. So it's already laid out, it's already built, the blueprint is already built. You have a community that's actually are established globally. So we have about 250,000 folks doing this business, um, all over the world, and we are not saturated. Some of you guys will ask if we are saturated. We are not. We are just a pixel of the community that we have all over the world, right? And the even though you don't have a technical background when it comes to online marketing, uh, you can run this business. If uh, some of my friends are saying my kids who are 7 can run this business because of how easy it is to understand, right? So if you don't have any background, you can actually run this because our training are located online, and our online um, our online training can be accessed using your phone. Okay, and this is the best part. Oh, thanks for whoever's watching, and whoever is left me a heart. Thanks, guys. So, a good example. Okay, if you're picking up your kids, for those stay-home mom, or for those nurses who are like in between work and picking up their kids, you can access your phone while in the car. You can access your phone if you're on the train, or just waiting for your kids, right? Or just on your lunchtime, you can access your phone, and the minimum amount of time that you um, that you run your business, about 2 to 3 hours, 2 to 3 scattered hours each day, and that's minimal. Compared, if you're running a traditional business, you'll be there all day, from the break of dawn and all the way to when you're uh, closing the store, right? You got to prepare that store. That's a traditional business. Oh my gosh. Hello, very well. Thanks for watching all the way from Norway. Thanks for watching. Come back. Let's do go live together. Thanks for watching. So, a lot of nurses are realizing that as well. So it's easy to transition from your nursing knowledge all the way to running a digital business, right? Okay, let me look at my notes. Like what I here, a digital business just like this one can be built in your spare time, evening, weekends, or breaks. I already mentioned the minimum amount of time that you spend on this business to run it is about 2 to 3 hours, scattered hours each day. And this is my routine. When I wake up in the morning, after I say my prayers and meditation, I check my phone. I grab my phone, and probably I spend about 10 minutes before I get up. Check all my leads, check all my inquiries, answer some of them, um, even though I'm not fully awake, but I answer them because of the fact that I already program my automated responses to this type of questions. So just one click, and it will send the message there because these are the most common questions that we encounter each day, right? And during my breaks, I check during when I get out from work. I check while I just relax in the car. I just don't get into the car and drive off. I just have to like sit down and just relax, take a deep breath, right after a long stressful day. Take a deep breath and then just unwind before I drive off. And that's the time where I also run my business, probably another 10 to 15 minutes. And after dinner, when I get home, where I used to work, but now when I get home, I run the business. I answer inquiries some more. I create my contents. So all this type of business, guys, you can schedule it. And the good thing about it, I will teach you how to use AI to automate your business easily. It will cut your work half. So speaking of AI, online tools automate much of the processes so you don't have to sell in a traditional way. Okay, let me I'm not gonna tell you which AI, but ever since one of the main AI came out about 2 years ago, I actually programmed that AI to be my business partner. I program who I am, and this AI understands how I speak and understands my brand. All of all of the things that if I create a post, it seems like I'm creating. It's like I'm speaking that post. You know what I mean? So using AI, it can actually automate everything for you. Of course, disclaimer, this is your business. It's not your AI's business. So you have to do the work. Okay, it will take time for you to get to that point. You have to learn the business, the in and out of the business. You have to train your AI. You have to know your business. So when someone asks you, what do? You don't have to like struggle and find your note, and so you can just answer it. You will be answering that question just like that, and the best thing about it, if you fully if your passion is within this business, any questions, even though it's hard and you haven't encountered this type of questions, you will be able to answer it because you know your business. Thanks, guys, for those of you who are watching and leaving thumbs up and hearts. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys. Okay, another one. um for me as a coach, I don't how can I word this? I will give you options where to start, the level of commitment you have in this business, right? So I will not force you to go either way, but I will provide you all these options so you can decide, which way you want to start your business. When we do our strategy call, I will tell you all about this, the benefits and disadvantages of starting this way and starting that way. Okay, but for those of you who are budget restrained, Starting small in this business allows you to test the waters, okay, without without taking other risk. What do I mean by that? Okay, now I'm not just speaking of monetary, financial. I'm talking about your time as well. Okay, some of you guys are got burned. Some of you guys tried many businesses before but failed. Okay, I understand that part. So for you to fully understand this business, you have to commit, even though it's a small commitment. With your time, at least you're there. Okay, I want you guys to learn this business from point A all the way to point Z. Okay, because I want you to have an informed decision. Um, Clicking on this link right here, that's your first step. Registering your full name and your email will give you access to the workshop. The workshop, we have a full workshop, which is 90 minutes, and we have a short, condensed workshop, about 20 minutes. But you just have to commit to that, to watching that. When you are ready, you can message me, and then you can go to the next step. We covered this recently, and then you have to pay the 149. Okay, the 149. Why do I have to pay the 149? That's your startup point. So, other than this one, that's your step two. It will open up the business for you. It will provide you with mentorship, coaching, the back office, the support, the community, so on and so forth. Okay, if you do this on your own, it will cost you a lot. Okay, 149 is a small fraction, because all of this, if you do it on your own, you will be spending about probably five, six, just say five digits. Okay, when you spend, that's a lot of money. But when you become a part of our community, these are all given to you. Okay, it's just 149, and after that, you will a lot of videos will open up for you, and these videos are very vital for you to understand the business. And I want you guys to study it, to learn it, to understand it, watch it multiple times. And after doing so, we can schedule your strategy call, and that's it. You decide if you want to continue. If not, this 149 is refundable, and you'll get your money back within that 30 days range. But if you want to continue on, you will have me as your mentoring and coach, and it's gonna be a fun ride, guys. For those of you, it will be a fun ride. I'm not just saying it, but I'm here to support you, because that's my mission. Is for all my business partners to find success. But you got to do your part. You need to be coachable. You need to uh, show me that you're passionate as me, or even more. And we can help each other grow. All right, another one. Success stories of other nurses and professionals show that this is possible. It's true. Okay, a lot of us in the business, a lot of people who advertise online are just, there's a lot of us, but a lot of us are, or all of us, when we advertise through social media, we get inquiries. Why? Because each and every one of us have our own brands. Okay, branding is important when it comes to social media marketing. What is that? That's you. That's how you present yourself, how you present who you are, and how you connect with people you are advertising all over the world. Okay, so all these successes that you see online, the videos, the people who's showing what they already purchased, what they this and that, these are all successes, and these are the result of hard work. And we all follow the same blueprint. We all follow the same program. We all follow the um, same people that paved the way for us. And Yeah, I'm excited for the future, guys, because nurses, uh, a lot of nurses are already quitting their job, quitting the field, which I don't understand. And I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. For me, I love what I do. I do. I love being a nurse. I've been dreaming to be in the medical field and serving patients since I was very young. And I understand the pain. I understand the back pain, like, standing on the hard floor for hours and hours. I understand the long shift. I understand the no sleep, walking the same hallway as we all did. I understand that. I understand the last um, the last global crisis where we had to work. And I understand that. But the thing is, some people they give up the field. I don't, because I won't. I won't. Well, because you have to be passionate on what you do. This is how I run my business. This is how I deal with people who wants to start this business. Those people who inquire about the business, I treat them like I treat my patients. With passion, with with compassion, with just providing them information so they can actually learn from it, and they can decide on their own, not being forced to do so. Right. And I'm off topic, I know. But what I'm just saying is this business works, and it's helping uh, a lot of nurses and other medical professionals, or other professionals in general, get back their time with their family. And I know that a lot of nurses missed birthdays, they all missed milestones in their lives, missed personal health, because they are so um, committed to serving the community. They are so committed of doing nursing work for the people, and most of us forget that this needs to be taken care of too. So your health, your sleep, and that is more important. All right. And sorry, guys, I thought I this is like last night. I keep on blabbering here. Hopefully, I'm not boring you guys. What else? What else? Oh, here. It's a good one. Building a side business can help you secure your family's future while still working. Okay. Imagine. Okay. Imagine. Um. I went through this. Okay. Not just imagine. I will tell you my past. My past. Not life, but my past startups. That the time where you wake up in the morning, the very first thing that comes to mind is, oh man, I have to work. I have to go back there. I've been to different companies, but I experienced that. I have to work with this person. I have to deal with this uh, group of people, and it's heavy, right? It's heavy to wake up in the morning and you're already dragging your feet. Okay. And it's so hard to work and give you 100% if you're working with this people, coworkers, or the environment, where the environment is very toxic. I had those, and I'm so grateful enough to be in this company right now, that you know that feeling where you're excited to go to work. I know it's weird, but the thing is, having a side hustle like this, you'll be excited to go to work. So you'll be done with work and you can spend more time with your family, other than you're dragging your feet, and then you're not excited to go to work because you have to be in this environment. And then on top of that, you have to go to another work where you might be you may be on the same situation with other work. So you're just it's draining, right? Hopefully I make sense. And having a side hustle like this, which is a generational business, which is um, you can pass this business down to your kids, and they can pass it down to their kids, and so on and so forth, 8 generations down. And having a side hustle like this, having something that's generating an income for your family while you're in the park, while watching TV, while binge watching something, your favorite show, or you're in the other country on a vacation, or you're still working your full time. Something is generating income that's helpful, and that's really good because those people who works in the hospital, sometimes our census is very low. All of you nurses, all of you doctors, all of you guys, you, for those of you in the medical field, you'll understand low census is real. Sometimes you will be flexed off because there is no census available for all of us, right? So your paycheck will be short. On top of that, all the bills, if you don't have anything saved, you don't have any emergency funds, your bills will be short, and some of the bills will be late to be paid, and that's not good because your credit will be hit and all of that. And you got to have emergency funding. But how can you have an emergency funding if there's not enough funding to be saved, right? There's no hours, there's no income going into you. So having this business, guys, I'm not saying it's easy, okay? But having a side hustle, a business just like this, the one I'm running, it's really good. Even though you're you have okay, my Wi-Fi is going again. Sorry guys in advance. If it goes out again. Um if there's low census, I have something to grab, an emergency fund, because this business is creating an emergency fund for us. So just in case I don't have enough hours, I can just grab from that, which is great. And also, let me tell you about taxes. A lot of us, a lot of nurses, a lot of doctors, a lot of high paying professionals pay a lot of taxes each year. You all know that, right? The more we work, we the more we hustle, the more taxes we pay at the end of the year. That's a given. But having this business, having a business like this, it can offset your taxes. What does it mean? Okay, all especially when you register your business locally. My business is here in Vegas, registered. So I am able to write off things that I use for my business, supplies, programs that I use for my business, travel expenses, um, all of the stuff. Like if you're gonna meet up with a client, all of your expenses when you go to like a restaurant or a coffee shop, those are all written up. You can write those off. So at the end of the year, all your you, all the amount that you owe from the government, it will be offset from all of your business expenses. So instead of paying a lot, you'll be surprised you will have a refund that's coming your way. I know some of you guys haven't had a refund for a while, but this business, guys, I'm not just it's so good. It changed my family's life, and that's why I am here doing go live every single night, being consistent. Um, you've seen my posts, you've seen my reels, you've seen my lives, and I just want you guys to experience what I'm experiencing now. But most of you guys are afraid. Like I've been. Let me tell you a story about an inquirer that asked me to call her today. She's from Vegas, and she she basically told me she doesn't want to hustle when she starts a business just like this. It's like, hold on, you're telling me you don't want to hustle and run a business that are meant to be successful, but you are okay to hustle while doing your work right now in the medical field. That does not make sense because she works like 2 to 3, I think four different places. And Act like my wife told me earlier. Some people are just programmed like that. They are employees. Period. Employees from day one, employees until they quit. So their mindset is different from those who wants to be an entrepreneur. Uh, Shout out to the obesos. I see that they attended I'm not going to mention the show, but they attended that show, and they claim they are um, debt free, which is great. A lot of our communities, most of our people that are doing this in our community are doing the same thing. They're quitting their careers. They're debt free. They're paying off their. But disclaimer: this is not a guarantee instant noodle. You know what I mean? You gotta show the work. You have to show up. You have to be consistent in order for you to do that. And building something like this big, guys, takes time. I don't know. I don't understand why a lot of thank you guys for those of you who are watching. You guys been here for a while now. Thank you, appreciate you. A lot of people quit if they do not see result in the first uh, if they don't see a result in the second day, right? So you mean to say, if everyone start an online business, the next day they will start earning. So in that case, those people who everybody, right, should be very successful now if it's so easy. Running a business, guys, is like going through school, going through nursing. You know, you got to study. You got to know what you're talking about. You need to connect with a lot of people. You have to make sense when you start talking to people, because you need to pass the NCLEX for nurses. But there's no NCLEX here, guys. Because, guys, this is like a new field that you need to learn. Another one. I keep mentioning this. When I started back in 2022, the training, the courses that we have to go through, it wasn't offered in the universities in Canada, in the US. It started last year. Digital marketing is actually a real profession now. And when you take the course, when it comes to digital marketing, it's like hundreds and thousands of funding that you need. But learning this type of learning this type of profession is free when you start the business under our umbrella. We will remember. Let's go back to 149. The 149 that you have to pay. It's a 30 days money back guarantee. When you pay that, it you will have access to all of this digital marketing course, all of this, the community, the masterminds that we have, weekly masterminds that we have, everything. And you will have access to a lifetime mentor and a coach that will guide you step by step. And if you're curious, guys, you can learn this step by step by connecting with me. First thing, remember I told you, connect to my website or directly message me. All right, we covered a lot. Whew, I can talk. All right, let me do one more, and then we call it a day. Okay, okay. Here's the most important one. I keep mentioning mentorship and coaching, mentorship and community support uh, are key to gaining confidence and clarity. Why? Okay, imagine this: if you start a business, any other business, you will be provided a plan. That's it, right? Not even a plan. Sometimes just a couple of videos, and that's it. Without any business plan, without any guide, without a mentor that actually will show you, the way, it's going to be hard. Okay, the the vital part of a mentor is the mentor already, or the coach already experienced all the things that you will experience. so that your journey to success will be cut in half. Okay, you will have an accountability partner that will actually um, fuel you to not not settle or not quit on what you're doing. And also a mentor will give you options, will give you options on, should I do this, am I doing it the right way, or should I do that? And a mentor will provide you a blueprint already that's been tested in the community. And also through you want to jump in, Dana? All right, let me see what Dan said. Yes, you need a mentor actually. You need a space to life. Yes. You want to jump in? I'm going to end this. Anyway, Dana is one of my accountability partner that I have been with for a while now. And she's just busy today. She's actually, yeah, anyway. Also, if you want to expand your brand, if you want to um, be known or extend your branding in the different parts of the world, you connect through your mentor because your mentor is already established. Um, his or her brand is already established globally. So if you tap into that market through your mentor, your brand will extend. You will be known. That's what you call that's why branding is important, right? And for me, the most important this is what I teach. The two most important things that I emphasize when I have a new business partner coming in is number one is branding. Okay, I'll maybe I can talk to you about branding when I do my solo episode again. Branding and also the use of AI. Okay, a lot of people um, doesn't fully understand how to use AI, but the thing is, oh, and also a lot of people are saying, oh, it's not human when you use AI. It doesn't sound like you because you do not train your AI properly, and I can show you how to do that as well. Yeah, that's it for me, guys. Hopefully, I was able to show you why a lot of nurses, a lot of medical professionals are jumping into the online space, and maybe someday, for those of you who guys, you don't have to be nurses, you don't have to be in the medical field. If you feel like you need a change, if you feel like you need a way out of whatever you're doing or something, just a change, connect with me. First thing is to right here my website. After you connect with me, I can show you step by step on what to do. And after watching the workshop, there's a red button right here, the blinking red button. Click that and you can start the business by paying the 149, and this 149 will open all the required videos for you to understand what this business entails. If you like it, I can show you step by step on what to do and how to get started. If you don't, I'll refund you the 149 within that 30 days. No harm, no foul. At least you learn something, uh, that this type of business exists. Maraming po salamat. And for those of you who are enjoying the episodes that I have been discussing, maraming po salamat. Thank you for the thumbs up. And for those of you who will watch the replay, maraming salamat po. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the support of this show. This show has been in existence for more than 2 years now. Almost 3 years, guys. I think it's 3 years. I don't know. I forgot. I forgot already. My co-founder. Oh, thanks. Thank you, very well. Thank you. Um, my co-founder is missing in action for months now. She's going through a lot of things also, but she said she'll come back soon enough. All right, and thank you guys, and hopefully I was able to give you guys some knowledge, some golden nuggets, and we will tackle something differently again. I miss my crew. I know life happens, but it's okay. I will push through the show. Maraming salamat and thank you, and God bless. Signing off.